Okay, I guess the countdown is still going on, but time to bring you the live feed. Sorry, I was busy with the up the notepad, the preparation for noting the feedback. Got caught up with that work. Otherwise, I would have started a couple of minutes earlier. The tournament will start in about a minute and 45 seconds. Good to see all of you here. As we speak, there are about 37 participants now. So that's amazing. 37 so far. And we have all got a new player. Kunal Gupta is a new entry. He is at number 8. So let's see where he can go. Vihang does not join. Vihang always does that. He always joins a little late. I guess there is a reason for that, and Vihang can tell me if that is the case. He always lets the tournament get started and then he will join. I don't know. Ankit is there. Ankit is at 6th seat. So in about 40 seconds, 35 seconds now. As I said, I think Vihang just waits for the tournament to start and then he joins. That's not fair. He should be joining in. So Vihang, if you are there, please should join. Definitely you should join. All the players, please remember that you are supposed to... Yeah, he's there now. You're supposed to use your thinking time. Remember, do not berserk against an opponent higher rated than you. And we start. Exciting chess coming up. That's the top board. This is going to be really interesting. It's Soumitra versus Samarth. No berserk expected. This is the first game. And there we go, e4 and Karokan by Soumitra. Soumitra said that he's prepared something special from, I don't know whether from the black's perspective or white's perspective. Exchange of pawns on d5. Looks at the moment finally in the balance. Samartha just wants to play conventional proper chess. Let's look at what's happening in the other boards. There are 40 players now, which is brilliant. Let's see what Rupak, meanwhile, the leader, he defeated Vedant, oh my god, with a scholar's mate. Look at that. So that's definitely something that Vedant should avoid. Ooh, that was quick. Pragya wanted me to send the link. I have done so. So Rupak won a fantastic game. 42 players now. Let us see. Meanwhile, well, Ankit has started his game. Ankit is playing against Durvang. I hope that this match will be a tough one because Durvang is the higher seeded one. Ankit is playing black, wants to Fiam, Keto and Castle. It seems, it looks like no material deficit so far. So happy as a coach when I see such things. We will keenly watch. Well, Kshitij is on a pause. Why is Kshitij on a pause? I wonder, Kshitij, why are you in a pause mode? Why is Kshitij in a pause mode? Well, let's look at our new player here, Kunal Gupta. Well, he is playing and he's playing against Rudra. So let's see what's going to... Ooh, he could have played this king up so that he would not have lost the rook. Was that possible here? Yes, definitely king e7 was possible here. But he gave the rook. Noted. Rudra. So versus Kunal. And Kshitij is still in a pause mode. No, Kshitij has now come off the pause. I wonder why the pause was. Ooh, meanwhile, Anay Avdhani. What was that? He resigned? White resigned. How many times do I tell Anay that the way to stop the scholar's wait is to put the queen on e2 or on e7? How many times do I have to say this? Yet again, doesn't improve this fellow. That is what makes me really sad. Very bad. Nidhi is also at the top. She's defeated Bhargav Chess with a beautiful checkmate. Bhargav lately is the culprit of playing very fast. And rightly so, he just has made a blunder with 4 minutes and 57 seconds remaining. Look at that. Feedback noted for Bhargav. Definitely he's going to hear from me. Because when he got checkmated, just look at the time, guys. Just look at the time. He has 4 minutes and 57 seconds remaining. Now it makes no sense to play like this. So he will hear from me on Sunday. Risha has won a game against Pooja ma'am. Fantastic. So Pooja ma'am still gets checkmated. The same piece over and over again and again. Finally the scholars make. So look at the times, the number of times I must have told. Number 1, not to expose this diagonal. Number 2, not to play the same piece twice. So look at that, the same piece keeps moving, and that too doesn't have the support from the bishop. It's a hanging piece, just queen can just take. Just the same play over and over again. And over here at least ma'am could have tried d4, which is a discovered attack on the queen and attacking the bishop. So I think Pooja ma'am should get this feedback 100%. Feedback noted for Pooja ma'am. Not fair. Kshitij is the leader. It's at the top. He's playing against Durvang. Durvang, I believe, defeated Kshitij. Let's find out. I'm interested in finding out what happened there. The game was really going well. Oh, what happened? Wait a minute. Exchange. Sure, it was bad because now the next move will be bishop e7 and queen takes e7 resign. Of course, this is a useless move. So that was incredible. Good calculation there. This pawn is called a poison pawn. You, you don't take such pawn. Poison pawn example. Let's see what else is happening. Let's look at the bottom of the table now. Pooja ma'am, Yatharth, Tanishq are at 0. Prisha is on a pause. Why is Prisha on a pause? Prisha shouldn't be on a pause. Why has Prisha paused? No idea. Rutu also has won a game. Kunal defeated Rudra. Now he's playing against Jaichan. Game has just started. Maybe the bishop will be out and then Jai will push this pawn, or maybe question the bishop. One of the two moves. Okay. A6 first. Bishop can drop back. Then Jai has to decide whether he wants to push even b5 or he exchanged, making life easier. I wonder. Now he has to do something about this move here. This knight takes maybe bishop e7. Well, not that. Bishop to d7. 100% bishop to d7 could have saved it. Very poor by Jai. Very poor by Jai. Now he's losing the queen. No. Yes, but he's losing the rook. So leading by 6 points here, Kunal, our new entry, our new student. Let's look at his experience. Played 200 rapid games, about 154 games in Blitz, and about 32 classical games. Looks okay, this kid. Sure, hasn't played Bullet at all, which is fine, which is absolutely fantastic for the moment at least. This will be very interesting. Bishop e7 surely was the move there. Nidhi is on a winning streak. She has defeated even Kavish. Let's see if Kavish utilizes the time here. Black won. And I want to see, as usual, Kavish using time, but no. Look at that. Kavish has almost 3 minutes and 49 seconds remaining. So feedback noted for Kavish. Point is, does Kavish want to play better or not? That's the point. You cannot play rash chess and then hope to do something good. Nidhi, meanwhile, at the top board is playing. What about Samartha? I haven't seen Samartha's game. With Prisha is still on a pause mode? No, she's not. Avdut, meanwhile, is playing against Nidhi. Can be here. Raj is meanwhile playing well, playing currently against Shinmay here. No material deficit so far. White and black both are castled. Looks like Raj is just keeping this bishop flexible as to where he wants to put his bishop. Meanwhile, Chinmay's position looks solid. Pawn structure for black is definitely better than white. Maybe bishop g4 now. Just a guess, and there we go. Okay, fine. What's Vihang doing? Let's find out. Vihang is playing against Hitesh, and you see a berserk. And he has only 28 seconds, so you cannot move away from this game. Really interesting. Hitesh will probably emerge victorious here unless he does something really silly. Hitesh has a rook. Vihang only has a bishop here. Vihang cannot do much in the remaining 90 seconds. Remember, he's berserked. What's the point giving up all the pawns? Why? He can just move the king and give the checks. Vihang has no time here. That's it. Now bring the king up. That's all Hitesh has to do. Just bring the king up. Use your king. Vihang only has 15 seconds. Why do that and give another pawn? What hopeless play. Why do you want to give all the pawns away, give everything away? No point. 12 seconds. Yeah. Yes, there you go. He just has to move the rook, no need to move the king. There you go. Vihang will not be able to win this. Just keep the rook on a light square, that's all. Why do you move the king? Move the rook to a light square. I don't understand why is he doing what he's doing. Save the rook. Yep, but not on a light square. Now stop the queening square. Yeah, now put the rook. Now the king. Get the king back. And finally, whoa. But then he just gave everything free there, almost ruined his chances. Kunal Gupta is on a winning streak. He is at number 2 right now, playing against Kavish Korke, and he has a winning. By the way, he has a winning streak now. You can see both the players are playing extremely fast, almost the end game, and we have 4 minutes and well over 4.5 minutes for both the players. So both are playing incredibly silly kind of chess. Kavish is just making mockery of the timing available. I think Kavish can stop participating in such tournaments because the point is he's just playing for the heck of playing. There is no plan, there is no logic. With so much of time left, he only has rook and 3 pawns remaining. He has 4.5 minutes more and he's left only with these few chessmen on the board. Or chess pieces on the board. This is what hurts to watch. And even the new guy, yes, he's winning alright, but then that is incredibly unnecessarily, some fast, reckless and careless play. Look at that. Now this knight never had to move. Initially when there was this situation, this knight was firmly protected, never had any reason to move. And now you're just given a free piece. Both are completely careless here. Is he going to take the pawn or is in check first? What? How careless and how fast is that? This is incredibly silly, and now just checkmate here. Take it. There you go. There you go. There you go. There you go. Yeah. Let's start the journey again. In fact, now this pawn looks very strong. So both the players are playing this. Now he just has to repeat it. Just go ahead. Why? Just go for the same sequence again. Go for the same sequence. Now you can in fact take the pawn here. You can take this pawn. It threatens checkmate. No, not improving. You just have to take this pawn and threaten checkmate. Now this is nice, yes, and now this is checkmate. This is just checkmate. Kunal messed up big time. Checkmate. Kavish, checkmate. That's it. Ooh, but then look at this. He's the winner, all right, but with 4 minutes and 24 seconds. What is the mad rush to these two players? What's going on here? Something I've never understood. Meanwhile, Hitesh is with a winning streak and he's playing against Kavish now. He's gotten a game immediately. There is still a lot of time left in the tournament. Avadhoot, meanwhile, nice. Samarth is playing with a berserk option against Bhargav. And Bhargav is leading by a point here. Interesting. You can have this rook exchange now. By force. By force, I'm saying by force. Yeah. And now this bishop, the only way to come out is this way. That's it. I think now this can be done. Oh, he had to play here. OMG. Could have been an exchange up here. That was bad. That was bad. Had to go bishop. Very poor. Had to go with the bishop to h6. Bhargav is still playing so fast. We've reached the end game with 4 minutes. And he always has this one word to tell me. He says, sorry, sir. I like that. He should play faster than what he is doing. That will bring about a massive improvement. Now there is no point thinking in a lost position. The position is lost already, and now he is wondering what he can do. It's amazing. Hilarious. Ever so fast. We have reached an end game with the king and the bishop remaining, and now he's trying to show that, sir, I'm thinking and playing. Man, you have a king and a bishop left when you have 3 minutes left, and you're trying to tell me that the bishop is trapped, by the way. That's fantastic. Yes, that's the way to go. The bishop has nowhere to go now. One thing is for sure, you should play this bishop here first. Bishop g7. Oh no, he's given a chance to escape. He should have planned his strategy here. Very poor. Should have played bishop to g7, then this move would have worked. This bishop was gone up. He just has given him an escape square, unfortunately. Again, thanks, because he's not thinking. Now the bishop is out. I wonder who has berserked. And now the bishop is trapped. So at least now, hopefully, Bhargav should be able to win the bishop. Samarth is losing here. Clearly, king f7, king g6, very good. Yep, there you go. Bishop g7 is again wanting here. But again, he can try for the draw. He can. Go for it. Oh no, exchange. How extraordinary. Allowing the bishop. But the bishop cannot do much for the moment, at least. Good to know that. Can seal the deal here. Start pushing. I'm afraid such thinking has to come right from the start. Meanwhile, Prajna is waiting for the opponent. Yes. Manas Zope, as usual, is on a pause mode. I wonder why. He lost. Rutu won this game. So clearly you can see Manas is black here. And Manas does not want to think. Manas never wants to think. That's the best part about this play. He never wants to think. He should have clearly just played this bishop to e6. He was winning here, Manas, clearly. Anyway, Anay has lost 3 games in a row now. Let us see what Anay, I'm telling you, he just gets scholars mated all the time. This game he just resigned. Why does he resign the games? Why does he resign the game? Play till checkmate. The knight got trapped. Just resigning the game is just not. It's not done. What's there to resign in this? King can go here. Again, the rook can be taken, but the game has to go on. Yes, white is winning, but the game has to go on. Samarth has reached 10. Kunal Gupta meanwhile is playing against who? Against Kavish, our super fast champion. Are they playing for the second time? Yes. So now Kavish has to play rook to f1. That will give a discovered check possibility. Clearly rook f1 is the only... Look at that careless play. He just gave the rook. You cannot play like that and then hope to do well. Just gives the rook. That's it. Simple as that. So not done. It's very fast, very fast. 4 minutes, within seconds this boy is ready with moves which are hopeless, by the way. There is nothing to be impressed. He should realize this by now. This is not his first tournament. Not the first tournament and not the first time I will give him this feedback. 45 players now. The 45 players of the hub playing. Very happy indeed. Where is Ankit? What's Ankit doing? Ankit Banerjee. Where is Ankit Banerjee? Ankit Banerjee is here at number 23. It's not Berserk. Whoa. That's checkmate. That's why I was with that reaction. This is just super cool by Ankit. Very nice. He must have climbed up the ladder. He is at number 13. What is Grunt doing? Grunt is playing against Vihang. This is a Berserk. Well, it's a Danish gambit. Oh, Queen e7. Good try there. Now what? d6? Oh, the knight first. Okay. Queen is attacked and it's also pinned. The knight in trouble here, in trouble here. Queen e6 is also hopeless. Queen d7, the only move. He has to give up the rook, maybe. No, it doesn't have to give the rook, it's to give the pawn. That's a good one. Check. Queen e7 maybe? That's nice actually. Terrific. Now the knight is not pinned. The bishop is hanging. We need to... Okay. Now at least the knight is not hanging. Nothing is hanging here. So what? Now bishop e6. What next? d5? No. Bishop e7. h6. Bishop e6. Knight e5. So many possibilities. Bishop e7. So now Vihang is under serious pressure here. Has to finish it in 1 minute and 51 seconds. So I'll be on this game for a little while. The reason we watch this is what Vihang makes of this 1 minute and 45 seconds. It will be very interesting to see that. In about 7 minutes now, we will be at the business end of the tournament. I call it the business end. Last 20 minutes always you exciting, super exciting. In the sense that you get a lot of berserks, the rating, the at least the first 10 guys keep changing rapidly. It's very exciting to see who probably finishes up there on the podium. Another 90 seconds for Vihang. So is he going to go for the typical queen d3 setup and taking the knight and then mating on h7? Is that the setup where he probably wants to do it? Save this pawn. Okay. I wouldn't care about that with 1 minute and 18 seconds on the clock, taking the knight and then queen d3. Even now that's possible. So maybe bishop takes first and then queen d3, or maybe queen d3 first. I wonder why he's not doing that. Yeah, now queen d3 should come after bishop takes. Okay, that way. Queen f5 is possible, queen e4 is possible, queen d3 is possible, all with the same intention. Queen f5, where would the queen go? There. If I take with the queen, could have taken with the rook and then doubled it. Taking the open file. Cannot take. Oh no, cannot take. The queen was free. This is careless by Grunt. This is what I'm talking about. Not a second thought and lost. That's it. Brilliant. Feedback noted. .36 seconds now. Vihang is a queen up. Maybe the rook here. Vihang has back rank issues. Definitely has back rank issues. Now no more issues, because now we have 2 rooks on the back rank. Everything is covered. The only problem is that he has 31 seconds to finish him. Only 31 seconds. Now what is he thinking? This is the best move here in the given situation. Yeah. And now bishop to d4. Attacking the rook and double attacking this knight. Not from there. From there. Would have done so much better. $20 seconds. Attacking the rook. That's no problem. Why does he want to exchange more pieces when you are a queen down? You don't want to be the one to exchange pieces. This is hilarious. Hilarious play. I will just have this planted here. Check. Ooh, what was that? Has to take now, otherwise it's mate. Can Vihang finish it in 10 seconds? Pawn push. Maybe pawn push here. Yes, that's good. 10 seconds. Now make the next move. Now that is really silly to see him exchange pieces at this stage. This bishop would have come to good use. This bishop would have come to good use. Let the bishop be here. The queen was attacking it but was firmly protected. There was no need for him to make this exchange and make Bihang's life easier. There was no need. Kunal Gupta is on a winning streak and is on 9 points. Durvang is on 8. Ankit is also on a winning streak, which is fantastic. All of them are waiting for the opponents probably. Yeah, Jay is playing against somebody. Very nice. Wow. Why a free pawn? It's mate. No, the rook has to block it again. So Jay is the culprit here of playing fast. Now he can protect the pawn. Has to protect the pawn. No sense there beating around the bush. Has to protect the f6 and he has enough time. Jay definitely has played this game very fast. Keeps saying sorry, but don't see any tangible improvement. Now he knows that I'm watching this game, so maybe he is thinking I'm not impressed. 46 players. Who is the 46th one? I wonder who just joined right now. 46 players. Tanishq is on a pause as usual. Why is Tanishq on a pause? He's lost to Avnish, lost to Rudra, lost to Granth as well. Back rank, sure. What? What's the need for the knight to come to c4? Can the knight not drop back to b3 with more than 5 minutes to go? This is painful. 47 players. Where is he? 15, he says. Saurish is on 15. Saurish is on 15. Hello, Ali Sayed. Well, the leader is Samartha, is playing a game against Bihang. Good to see all the students of the hub and the first 20s following the instructions. While if you look at the bottom of the table, they continue to play rashly and very erratic and fast. Well, that doesn't bring about a desired improvement, I'm afraid. That will never happen. And why is Tanishq on a pause? They probably send a message on WhatsApp to him. Ali Sayed, where are you from? Okay. So, will there be exchange of queens? Or will white just castle? This is not a game that's berserk, two good players playing. 1728 versus 1769. I'm proud of this, watching one clash of 1-7. Meanwhile, I haven't seen game by Soumitra in a long while now. So we'll wait for a few moves on this board and then look at Soumitra's game. He's the top board, 1900 from the students. Ooh, Doncaster. Still there is no problem. Why the exchange, by the way? Why the exchange? So now after rook takes and there's opposition, he can double up the rooks. Yes, it is now the business end. And now what? So no opposition claim. That's surprising. I was sure that I would see doubling of the rooks there. Exchanges. No material deficit. The material is balanced. It's a fork. I guess this one, well, this one is very important to say because this one is a further fork. This is a fork in itself, but after knight takes f7, it will be a disaster. How does he want to save it? Rook 8 to d7 or rook 6 to d7? One of the rooks, but of course you have to be mindful of the fact that the opposition is not possible. So if the rook is put here, rook takes, and rook takes will be a piece loss. Of course not a mate, bishop f1, but still the knight can fight for this f7 square. So remains to be seen now which rook is put here. I guess that rook 8 d7 is better, and then push h6. If you lose the, whoa, he just gave the control of the d file. Now the rook can claim the opposition. Of course you can even take and then go back, winning a pawn anyway. Yes, there you go. So now the rook is attacked. If you attack the knight, you can just go back and reclaim the same threat, but this time on the different squares. On so the knight can go back and then again claim the fork, this time with the rooks on h8 and then d6. Dear oh dear. Now the things are not looking great here, I must say. Now at least this knight protect this and attack the bishop. There's no reason for him to take, it's adequately protected, but at least the knight should come on e5 just to attack the bishop and solidify f7. f6 is a major disaster, I feel. Pawn on e6 is hanging. This will also free up the bishop. Knight e5, strongly recommended, attacks the bishop. Yes, and there we have it. Sacrifice. No sacrifice, just the exchange. f6 is still a taboo because of the hanging pawn on e6. So maybe king d7. No, maybe he wants to do it that way. This is a good pawn chain. The only point is that it shadows the bishop, the fianchettoed bishop. And Samartha is down to 59 seconds, but it is a +3 game, so it doesn't really matter. So now what? Knight to c4, knight to g6, then to f4. so that the knight and the bishop can look at g2, if that's his plan. I don't know. 38 seconds is +3. Why is Pratik in the chat room? May I know? Let's get to Pratik. Played 3 games and he's lost them. Let's see why. Has he used his time? Wow, isn't that great? When the knight is pinned, he has the audacity to move the knight, and it was still not taken. It's incredible, is it not? Wow! Because Bhargav had berserked. Very bad. Okay, anyway, back to that game, Samartha versus Vihang, and Samartha is now down to last 10 seconds here. Will he keep up the fight? Yes, now he has f6 because it's covered. Will he get the rook? Yes, rook in the open file. Attack, so there's a threat. Whoa! Bishop takes. Pawn will still be covered. Very nice. To come up with that in under 10 seconds is nice. Now this is a forced exchange here. King takes is even better, because if now he takes, this pawn will be a passer, so should not do that. More importantly, king can now just win everything, and then this is a big time passer. Nice. Yeah, there we go. King, this pawn is a goner. Bishop here. Oh, why not bishop there? Just eliminate the knight and take the pawn. He wants to keep it for later. I don't understand. Now at least get the knight out of the way, then win the pawn and then go for it. Yeah, there you go. Now I have to get this knight out of the... Take the pawn. Simple. No, not now. Oh, the pawn is goner. Should have waited a little while longer. Now looks like there is a draw in place. Looks like. Although now the king has to get in the game. White's king is better here. This pawn is hanging. This pawn is hanging. 100%. This pawn is hanging. Now bishop. This pawn is a big time winner now. King has to come in the game. There you go. Would he catch? Now this is a very cool situation. Doesn't have to come back, he can just do this. Oh, taking the pawn, yes. So this can be a draw with insufficient material. Good. Because when the pawns are off the board, that's it. Now wait a minute, what was that? It's a check. Bishop has to take, and he can draw here. Can he? No. No, winning here. White is winning. Resign, yes. Okay, fantastic. Well, this was nice. Should have waited actually for that pawn. Ankit is at number 2 spot here, which is fantastic. Durvang, meanwhile, and Soumitra, as I said, the one with the 1900 rating, is playing against Kshitij. This is a good game to watch. Hello. Anand Srivastav, where are you from? Anand is always welcome. Any Anand is welcome on any chess channel for obvious reasons in India. Ah, good work, Vedant. Very nice. Well, this is good. As a coach, you're very happy to see your kids playing well. Now, this one, the one that we are watching, is definitely the one of the best games you will see. 1906 versus 1759. Fifth seeded and 11th at the moment. Last 5 minutes, by the way, of the tournament only remaining. Looks like Durvang will win this one. Ahead of Soumitra. He is 16 under. Soumitra has had an off day, I believe. So has Kshitij, by the way. It's number 11 here. No berserk. This is pretty standard. 5 plus 3. So, Vedant, I think you are at the 10th position. Are you still going to continue, Vedant? Because you had some ways to go. This game could go either way. Now the thing is that Kshitij is just offline here. You can see Kshitij is offline. You don't see the green dot. He is offline and has only 40 odd seconds. So now he is there. Oh, fortunately, but he is really short on time. Oh, the only good factor is it's not berserk, so he has the 3-second increment. Very good. By the way, there is a student who wants to continue, which is great here. Earlier, Vedant had said that he has some class to go, but he's decided to continue. Well, that's fantastic. "40 seconds now, down to 40 seconds, 35 as I speak. Material is in the balance. Proud of the way Soumitra is dealing with this. But there are only 3 minutes left. Let's quickly take a look at the leaderboard, by the way. Durvang is at 21, while Kunal is doing really wonderful here. First time, the participation is for the first time, and then here he is, 1380, playing really incredibly well. Ankit is doing very well. All the top guns here are there in the top 10, but then the first 3 matter because there are only 3 minutes to go, and Kunal is with a winning streak. Let's see if he wins this one. He's playing against Nidhi and his berserk. Fantastic work by Kunal. I must say, very impressed with this guy. So this one is interesting. He has chosen to berserk here. You can see clearly why. Because the tournament has got about 2 minutes left, and he also will utilize his 2 minutes to play as fast as he can. So there is every chance that Kunal will finish second here, which is fantastic stuff. It's an amazing accomplishment. Now this is pinned. Very good decision, because otherwise the next move would be the knight to d4. Nidhi should play slowly. She should not play fast. She should play slowly. If you take with the queen, that unpins the knight. Has to take this one now, because the threat clearly is knight takes c2, which is a 4. Has to see this Nidhi. The Nidhi is 1-1-8-1. So rightly. But now, yeah, pawn deficit. Queen should take the pawn clearly. It is free. Yes. Pressure on g7 here, but watch for those things. Meanwhile, let's go and see what Durvang is doing. He is also playing a game, and he is probably winning here. Yeah, he is winning. Is it not? +2. Now this is nice. You should push the pawn. If the rook, first rook h6, by the way. First rook h6, then push of pawn. Oh no. This was nice. This rook here, then pushing the pawn. Now at least put the rook. Exactly. And now after a7, if rook takes, there is rook takes h7, and there will be a fork. Oh, now go for checkmate. No problem here. Go for the checkmate. Yeah. First securing the rook to the side. Again, draw here. Is he interested in a draw? No way, man. Yeah, much better. Now he has no more king. Whoa, that's huge. Now I think Durvang should win this one. That's it. Just take care of the pawns. That's it. Yeah, approach. Why go back? You have his king here. Just don't leave the yes, he didn't have to do that. Sad. Proceed. Should have gone with the king and gone for the checkmate. He will give up the pawn and maybe go for a forced sequence. Clearly winning here. Yeah, resign. Very good. So Durvang will solidify his position, and there it is. There it is. Durvang, Kunal Gupta and Soumitra. Fantastic. Well done. Fantastic. Absolutely brilliant play. Wonderfully well done, Kunal. All showers for you. First time. Very, very good. Very, very good indeed. Excellent. Let's look at Kunal's stats. Kunal basically, well, his average opponent was not so high. I must say his average opponent is 1-2-3-7. So that's one thing that he should have done better. He should have gotten decent opponents, because if you see the others, well, they got some serious opponents. Ankit just could not. Ankit just finished 4th. That was sad. Otherwise, he would have been also on the podium. Brilliant. So, Sanchit, the winner. Then you have Kunal. And then finally, you have Soumitra. If you look at Soumitra's average opponent, I'm sure let's look at Soumitra's data. Look at the average opponent, 1437. So that's 200 points over the others. Well, there's tough fight. Now, made a note of the feedback, and see you on Sunday, guys. No issue here, no issue at all. Ankit has really impressed me today. Let's look at Ankit's statistics. Average opponent 1265, performance 1596, which is more than his rating. That's always wonderful. Thank you so much for joining in, everybody. Okay, I'll take your leave now. Thanks for joining. Our next lecture will be on Sunday 12 IST. Thank you so much and congratulations to all the winners. Please do take